A day of honor ceremonies took place in Wainwright. For many of the soldiers who served overseas, the town's base is a familiar place to them. Graham McCann has the story.
I think more than anything, we probably are thinking about our friends and those that we lost. And all of us who lost men or women in combat carry that, and we'll be thinking about that today.
Of the roughly 40,000 Canadian soldiers that served in Afghanistan, many of them know Wainwright, and this makes the town a fitting place for this celebration.
This event is important to show our support and our respect to all those who went over and served, and to the families where their family didn't come home, and to know that they all came through Wainwright at one point to train before going over. The community is welcoming to the military, and we take them in as family, as close neighbors, and people that have lived here forever. And with the mission in Afghanistan, I know we are proud to say that they live in our community.
Many soldiers say that they are proud of the work done because the mission's end goal was a humanitarian one that tried to protect and bring essential human rights to the people of Afghanistan.
It's important for me, but it's important for all Canadians because our military did an incredible job of fighting a very difficult war in Afghanistan where the enemy was usually hidden.
Larry Wright is a 23-year veteran of the military and has family that served in Afghanistan. He feels that if someone or a nation has the means to help the greater good, there is little reason not to do it.
You have to help them when you can, and if you have the resources, why not do it? Because you will make a difference. It may not seem like much, but in the end, there is a big difference, especially for the people that you're helping, and you know they greatly appreciate it.
Lieutenant Colonel Todd Strickland served a year and a half in the war-torn nation, and he's seen the gratitude of the Afghan people firsthand.
Formed a relationship in one way or another, whether it be seeing the joy in a little girl getting to go to school for the first time, or an old man showing you how he could write his name on pen and paper that you'd given him, to watching businesses open up and be able to thrive.
Of course, the war has provided a lot of controversy in Canada, but that doesn't bother Lieutenant Colonel Strickland, because for him, there are no regrets.
I think most Canadians need to think about the mission in their own way, and I really don't care if they're for the mission or against it, but think about it.
Graham McCann, Newcap News.
A Lloydminster woman has been charged after allegedly going through people's mail and trying to gain access to vehicles. The incident happened last night. Police say a resident witnessed this and alerted a cop in the area. 24-year-old Lisa Marie Parkhurst is facing various charges, including mischief, theft of mail, trespassing at night, and resisting arrest. Now, she also has outstanding warrants from Saskatoon. Parkhurst has been remanded and will appear in Saskatchewan court on Monday. Police are asking any residents who live along 48th Street in the 45 to 5700th block to check their vehicles and property and report on any suspicious activity they may have seen last night. And an update to a story we first told you about last week. Battleford's man who was charged with multiple weapons and drug offenses. Lawrence Falcon was in North Battleford Provincial Court today and faces various charges, including 3 counts of possession of a weapon and ammunition while prohibited. Now, the 34-year-old was remanded for a 30-day psychiatric assessment and will return to Provincial Court May 29th. It's a cause that affects many people, as almost everyone knows someone who's been touched by cancer. Now, Newcap Radio and Safeway have teamed up again to do their part as they host Lloyd FM's annual Relay for Life Radiothon.
This year, our goal once again is to raise $10,000, but you know what? If we don't hit $10,000, every little bit is going to help because every bit will go to the Canadian Cancer Society.
Lloyd FM's Heather Clagus and Brandon Balzer were on location throughout the day as they auctioned off various items donated by the community. Now, an outdoor barbecue was also held as they accepted donations toward the Relay for Life fundraiser, the Canadian Cancer Society's largest fundraiser of the year.
Cancer can happen to anybody, you know, like something like that. So many people got cancer, so it's a cause to help people who's going through some struggle.
That cause is very important to me because I've had friends who have battled cancer. 2 co-workers have battled cancer, and I think everybody knows somebody who's been affected by cancer.
Now, the Radiothon wraps up at 8 p.m. tonight. Relay for Life kicks off at Bud Miller Park on May 30th.